Hi Pisces, this is your December 2nd through the 8th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already in a relationship or married. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you this week. After that, in the fourth spread, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And we'll wrap things up with the fifth, the final spread, which will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week, Pisces. We have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Page of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Then we have the Fool clarified by the Hangman. In the potential outcome, we have the Knight of Cups with the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Cups. And we have the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with maybe a fellow water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or another Pisces. We also have Aquarius, Sagittarius, Aries, or any zodiac sign. You know what it feels like, Pisces? It feels like you're going to go somewhere. You're going somewhere, and that's where love will find you. Okay, let me elaborate. But in the nutshell, this is what this whole spread is about. If I were to just sum it all up, you're going somewhere, and that's where love will find you. Okay, so yeah, we start with the Eight of Wands clarified by the Page of Pentacles. And it's followed up by the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool, as you can see. All those 4 cards together, 5 cards. All of those 5 cards in the main spread. This is you going somewhere. It could be you yourself buying a ticket and going somewhere by yourself, or maybe this is you inviting somebody to come along with you, or somebody is inviting you to go along with them, to go on a trip, to go to a birthday party, to go somewhere, right? A friend or maybe a love interest. I always say never, ever, ever go anywhere with strangers, but maybe this is a friend, maybe this is an acquaintance, or maybe you're going to go on a couple of dates with this person and you'll get to know them and you'll know they're safe and they will invite you to go somewhere. Yeah, why not? Right? But definitely a trip. Or somebody may text you or call you and tell you, hey, I'm going to be in your neighborhood. Somebody, if you meet somebody online, they may come see you. They may come see you, right? That's what I think those 5 cards in the main spread are all talking about. Literally, somebody is literally going somewhere. All right. The Wheel of Fortune, by the way, could be interpreted as multiple zodiac signs. Sagittarius is one of them. And we're right in the middle of a Sagittarius birthday season. So maybe it has something to do with it, or perhaps this is simply a way of the universe to say, yes, it's happening right now during Sagittarius birthday season. Or it could be a way of the universe to say, you know, it's like a very fortunate turnaround. It's a start of a cycle, a very fortunate cycle, right? The Fool could be an Aries you're dealing, but the Fool is all about, yeah, let's do this. Be spontaneous, just jumping right in, maybe trying something new. Okay, that's what the Fool is. The Fool is like, yeah, let's just do this. Let's just play it by ear. Let's just go. The Hangman clarifying the Fool. That's you. That's your major arcana card. So since this is your reading, I assume that's you. There is no other way. I'm not going to interpret it in any other way. All right. The Star on the bottom of the deck could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, but the Star is a card of a wish come true. By the way, it's one of the 2 wish come true cards we have here in this reading. All right, the wish come true. Maybe you're going somewhere where you always wanted to go, or maybe a person is somebody you always wanted to be with, or someone like this person you always wanted to be with. And in the potential outcome, we have the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Nine of Cups, all cups. You could be dealing with a fellow water sign, right? Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But the Knight of Cups is also the most loving, the most caring, the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. And I think that Knight of Cups will play out at some point during this trip or right after this trip or something among those lines. All right. You're the Queen of Cups here, unless you're dealing again with another water sign. And the Nine of Cups right next to the deck is that second wish come true card, right? Just like the Star sitting right next to it. The Nine of Cups is also a card of a satisfaction and fulfillment. So yeah, like I said in the beginning, Pisces, this whole reading in a nutshell is all about going on some kind of a trip or somebody showing up, and it's going to get very romantic, very lovey-dovey, and all that good stuff. All right? Really happy for you, Pisces. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Pisces, the spread is for you. We have the Tower, clarified by the Knight of Cups. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, clarified by the Magician. And we also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You know, this spread assumes you are already either in a relationship or married, Pisces. I hope you know that. Right? So what I think is happening, it's like an unexpected romantic gesture from your person or maybe from you to them, right? That's what it feels like, unexpected romantic gesture. With the Tower clarified by the Knight of Cups, that's what I think it is. I was a little suspicious about the Tower, that's why I clarified it. I was simply asking, so what is the Tower all about? And the Knight of Cups showed up. So the Knight of Cups is all about love. It's all about romance, lovey-dovey stuff, okay? And the Tower in this case is something that happens unexpectedly, all right? The Tower is also a card of when things go not according to plan. So perhaps you already have plans for a particular day or maybe a weekend. And when this plays out, when this Knight of Cups plays out, maybe you will have to adjust your plans accordingly. Like reschedule something, postpone something because of this. But I think you're gonna enjoy this. The rest of the spread is awesome, right? If you're not married yet, Pisces, then it's a major spoiler alert. It's a major spoiler alert because you could be proposed to. Or they may offer you to take it to the next level. You know, whatever that level is for you. Move in together, make it formal, official. Right? Or something like that. maybe you guys are renewing your vows. Maybe it's an anniversary or something like that. Right? Because the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck, it is a card of victory. It's a card of being in the center of attention. And it's also, this card used to be called the proposal card. Okay? We do have the Ten of Pentacles here in the middle, which is a card of a family, commitment, marriage. It's also a card of a lot of money. It's also a card of real estate, a home. Okay? And then we have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Magician. Two major arcana cards. Okay, these are put together. Those two cards are great, fantastic cards, right? It's all about starting something new or maybe going somewhere, manifesting. The Magician is not only a card of manifestation; it's also a card of taking action, right? So both the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician are action-taking oriented cards, right? Some kind of a new beginning, something good, something you're gonna enjoy. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Pisces, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Maybe it's not even an ex for some of you. Also, keep in mind, Mercury is in retrograde. Yes, I know. Lots of fun. Good times. Anyway, we have the Six of Cups clarified by the King of Swords. We have Justice, the Chariot, and the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You're probably dealing with an air sign. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Yeah, we have the King of Swords and Justice. Justice is a Libra major arcana card. Libra is an air sign, right? And the King of Swords could be any air sign. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or somebody with a lot of air in their chart. Justice could also be a card of like a major apology. Okay, Justice could be a card of setting the record straight. Both Justice and the Six of Pentacles could be interpreted as cards of balance, right? Six of Pentacles is also a card of an equal give and take. But perhaps the two of you went your separate ways because this connection was not imbalanced. There was breadcrumbing or something else was going on. And this time around, you have a chance to balance things out, if that makes sense. All right? And it kind of looks like it may work. It definitely may work. It has a good chance, right? The Six of Cups that the King of Swords is clarifying, it's a soulmate card, okay? And at the same time, it's a card of somebody from the past. For some of you, it's an ex, but the thing about the Six of Cups, it doesn't have to be an ex. It could just be somebody from your past. Maybe you guys had a false start in the past or something like that. The Chariot right next to the deck could be a Cancer you're dealing with, but the Chariot is a card of victory, success. Okay, the Chariot is a card of moving forward, not looking back. The Chariot could be a card of transportation in general. But since this is the last card I came out, I think it's a good sign. The two of you could definitely have a victory. It could be like a win-win. together with the Justice and the Six of Pentacles also being here. It's a win-win. That's how it kind of seems. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances this week, Pisces. We have the World, clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles, clarified by the Three of Cups. We have the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Sun. And we have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So here's the deal, Pisces. For most of you, those two, the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, these are some other people. I don't think you are one of them. It doesn't feel this way. If you're one of them, let me know in the comments down below. But what it kind of feels like, something is coming to an end, and that end has something to do with those two. But in turn, it's a new beginning for you. It's an opportunity for you, Pisces, if that makes sense. Maybe those two are getting married and they're going on a honeymoon, or one of them is quitting, or maybe one of them is going on a maternity or paternity leave, and maybe one of them is quitting or retiring, or both of them are retiring, and it's an opportunity for you. Okay, so that's how it kind of feels. There's definitely an ending and a new beginning. And there's definitely happiness and celebration. All right? Maybe the company you work for goes IPO and you all become millionaires or something like that. All right? But the World, the first card that came out, is a card of an ending. And I always interpret the World as a happy end card. Happy end. Right? This is a retirement would be a happy end. Someone getting married and going and quitting. That would be a happy end for somebody, right? Company goes IPO and you become millionaires. That's a happy end, if you ask me. All right? And the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck is a card of a new beginning, a new cycle, right? And I think that's what's coming towards you. I think this is where definitely you come in with that Wheel of Fortune. It's an opportunity, it's a new beginning for you in some shape or form, depending on what's actually going on. All right, Pisces? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Pisces. We have the Four of Wands, the Hermit, the Five of Cups clarified by the Four of Swords, and we have the Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Virgo or any zodiac sign. What you're not expecting has something to do with someone from the past. Okay? It's not the same person as that King of Swords we saw in the Love from the Past spread. Maybe you've got another ex. Maybe, well, I don't know how old you are. Perhaps you had a couple of relationships in your life. And what you're not expecting, you may hear from somebody or from this person directly that they have a lot of regrets. A lot of regrets. All right? What's interesting about this reading, there is no communication here. Right? There is no pages, there is no knights, aces, there is no sixes of cups, there is no judgment, nothing, zero. But you will somehow find out. Okay? Maybe, perhaps you're going to run into a friend and you're going to start a conversation, and they could say something like, oh, remember that person you broke up with a couple of years ago, 3 or 10 years ago? By the way, in case you didn't know, they didn't take that breakup very well. They were like really, really struggling, just so you know. Or if you recently broke up with somebody, you may still run into a friend and they may tell you, by the way, remember that person whom you just recently broke up with? They're not taking that breakup very well. Or some of you may hear from this person directly, even though there is no communication, but perhaps they will still somehow let you know. Or maybe you're still like on friends or connected on social media and you will see some really sad pictures that this person is posting on their social, and you'll understand that they're very sad. I don't know what you're gonna do about it, Pisces. I don't know, but that's what you're not expecting. Somebody is like going through a major sadness, okay, like, or did in the past, but you just didn't know about it. All right, the Hermit, it could be a Virgo you're dealing with, but the Hermit is a card of isolation. It's a card of going within, going through some kind of a thought process, right? Because the only card on the table that features more than one person is that Four of Wands, right? You see that first card? There's two people in the front, but all other cards on the table feature just one person. One person, and I think it's somebody from your past, most likely your ex, going through this emotional sadness. All right, Pisces, so that's what you're not expecting. And that's what I have for you for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Pisces, have an amazing week.